There were 9 tanks at Tier 10 when World of Tanks console was first released. First of all, there was the T110E5, and then there was the M48A1 Patton, and then the T110E3, and then the British had the FV215B, the FV215B, the FV215B 183, and the Germans, they had the E50M, the E100, and the Jagdpanzer E100. And then of course there's artillery, but I don't care about artillery right now. So today we're going to be talking about one of these tanks which has never been buffed or nerfed or had any characteristics changed, never had its gun changed, never had its DPM changed, never had its armor changed, never had its mobility changed. This tank has survived the last 5.5 years in this game without ever having a characteristic change. The T110E5 has had its armor buffed and then nerfed, but not to the point of where it was before, so overall, it's been buffed. The M48 Patton, since it's been released from beta, has had its armor buffed, its turret buffed, its cupola shortened, its gun buffed, and its mobility buffed. So overall, it's been buffed. The T110E3 since released has had its traverse speed nerfed and its DPM nerfed. So the T110E3 since release has been nerfed. The FV215B since released was changed to the Centurion Action X and then re-added as the FV215B, but buffed its armor and its mobility. The FV215B 183 has had its whole armor layout redone. Its hull has gotten weaker, its turret has gotten better, and its mobility has gotten worse. Overall, I'd say it was nerfed. The E50M had its gun depression buffed, but then later had its reload and its DPM nerfed. Overall, I'd say the E50M has been nerfed. The E100 has had its gun penetration buffed. Other than that, it's about the same. The Jagdpanzer E100. A tank which I thought had never been changed until I looked a little bit closer. Its traverse speed is the same, its horsepower is the same, its armor is the same, its hit points is the same, its alpha the same, penetration the same, reload the same. It wasn't until I looked even closer. The Jagdpanzer E100 used to have 0.34 accuracy and 400 meters view range, but then they nerfed it to 0.35 and 390 meters view range. I'm not sure why they had decided that they needed to nerf the accuracy by 0.01, but they did. So this tank has been nerfed. This just leaves one more tank, and it is, of course, the FV215B. That's right, the FV215B has never ever in its life seen a buff to any part of its tank, or a nerf. Since release, the armor has remained the same, the gun has remained the same, the mobility has remained the same, and the hit points have remained the same. And even its 410 meters view range. Nothing about this tank was changed, other than the looks at one point when it became HD. But every tank became HD at one point, so that doesn't count. Here are its base stats from 5 years ago. 950 horsepower, 6.9 rounds per minute, 259 penetration, 400 alpha, 1.7 aim time, 0.33 accuracy, 38 traverse speed, 254 turret armor, 34 turret traverse speed, 410 meters view range. Here are the stats I just screenshotted about 10 minutes ago. 950 horsepower, 6.9 rounds per minute, 259 penetration, 400 alpha, 1.7 seconds aim time, 0.33 accuracy, 254 turret armor, 34 traverse speed on its turret, 38 on its hull, we missed that, 410 meters view range. The only thing extra here is the signal range, which is 750, which also hasn't changed. Here's its full armor layout from 5 years ago. 152 millimeters of frontal hull armor, 102 millimeters of side armor, 76 millimeters of rear armor. The turret, 254 millimeters of frontal turret armor, 152 on the sides, and then 102 on the rear. Here's its current hull. 152 millimeters on the front, 102 on the side, 76 on the rear. On the turret, 254 millimeters on the front, 152 on the side, and 102 on the rear. As you can see, it has not changed. I think it's safe to say that this is the oldest tank in the game. So, let's see if Grandpa here can stack up against the newer competitors. And let's play a couple games and see how well it still does, shall we? Windstorm. A map as old as the tank. Just kidding. This map is new, and yeah, some people like it, some people don't. We'll just see how well the tank does, shall we? Windstorm, what are we going to do? We're going to go to the town. We're just going to fight their heavies. Let's go fight their heavies, man. We'll do it. Now, some of you are going to say, might say, that this tank used to have 2600 health. This is true, but that was on PC. This is console. It has never had 2600 health on console. Some of you also may say that this tank used to have 254 millimeters of frontal hull armor. That is true, but also not true. On PC, it used to say that this had 254 millimeters of frontal hull armor. That is not because it does. That is because, do you see that flat strip that where the upper hull and the lower hull meet? That's 254. So they used to advertise that this thing had 254, but then they changed their minds because that technically wasn't completely true. So there we go. We tried. So they changed it to 152, and I don't think we've ever seen that on console. It's never said 152, or sorry, it is 152, 254. It's never said 254 here on console, so we don't need to worry about that. Now we're gonna side scrape. Turn it like that. See if we see anything. We don't see anything. Huh. Somebody must have skirted past that we didn't see. Unfortunately. Alright, we're gonna cross. The moment we cross, somebody's gonna poke at you, watch. Almost. Alright. Boom. Alrighty then. He needs to side scrape with his tank, but he's not. That is his own mistake. He is not side scraping very well. But that's something you gotta learn in this tank, is how to side scrape, because it's got really, really weak side armor. But, sometimes you just gotta try. Weak spot right there. No, we hit his tracks. But yeah, that's an old weak spot that's been on this tank since the dawn of time. And then that's a Russian tank, and I decided to shoot him in the side. See, there's my mistake. We damaged his tracks, which means we shot underneath the space armor, so I'm concerned as to why that didn't penetrate there. Yeah, but it didn't, so there's that. There's that. So that guy. A tier 8 heavy tank be like, I win game. Dang it. Bad play by me. We gotta get in here, though. These guys are stomping my team. There he goes. 300 roll. That's as low as you can roll in this tank. It's 300. We literally minimum rolled. Alright, we're gonna finish this guy now. There we go. On fire. We're gonna fix that. We don't want to get set on fire again. Alright, does my E5 want to help me since I helped him? Probably not, seeing how he's a teammate. Nah, he doesn't want to help. He's gone. He's like, no, bye! Bye! I don't want to help you, dude. That's silly. There we go. There we go. He's gonna be shooting premium through my upper plate. I'll be shooting through premium through his. That's just how life works. There we go. Nice and angled. We're face-hugging an IS-7, by the way. Yo, E5. Shoot him, why don't you? Thank you. There we go. Saved by the E5. Kind of. Kind of. Not really. He shot him once. Good job. He kind of did leave me. So, I don't know if we can say he saved me. But we can, because he was there, right? Alright. Let's get over to the other side. Probably not the fastest way, the way we're going, but yeah, we'll give it a go. Give it a go, but Yo, we just face hugged an IS-7, and we lived to tell the tale. All we had to do was angle, and he just could not penetrate us. This tank can do that. This tank can do that. Why? Because of its turret. It has a really good turret, just like the IS-7. It's not as good as the IS-7s, but it's enough to throw them off like it did. So that's nice. And this tank is awesome at... It's like he knew. Oh, never mind. He forgot. He knew and then he forgot. He knew and then he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Save this guy's life. Let's continue. Continue to drive. They have a little arty. Yeah, I say little. It's not actually that small. But... You see what this tank can do? You see that? Snapping shots on the move. That's what it does. So what it can do. And we tracked him. So that's going to be it for him unless he's got a repair kit. He does. Very good. We don't want to cross. Not with the mouse in there. And the 5120 could be coming up behind us. We want to fight the 51... There he is. We have our own motion. Okay. That's what this tank can do. Snap those shots in like a boss. There's the pig. He's moved right there. Alright. Let's go find the motion. He penned that. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Oh well. Not much you can do about it. There we go. 5 hit points, that's all we need. Boom. Down he goes. It's gotta be like negative. Yeah, you say it, boy, you say it. Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help, Mr. Moushin. To be fair, he might be stock, who knows, and he's just driving super slowly. That's what that tank does. It does nothing. It's one of the worst. That's one of the reasons I didn't recommend the mouse for a new player grind, because of the motion. It's that bad. I made sure any lines I included, any tier 10s I included for that list, had decent grinds, if that makes sense. So we did. Anyway, look at that. We had 3 shells left. I say we used our ammo very well. One AP shell left, 2 APCR left. And a few Hesh. Not too shabby. We bounced quite a few shells, seeing how we only have 6,000 with 8 shells left. But hey, we bounced off a few people, should I say. Not many people bounce off of us, but enough to survive this game. So that's always good. That guy left off some 5 hit points. He rolled high that last shot. Holy cow. Holy Toledo. I'm going to count my lucky stars. That's for sure. Moushin's catching up to us. Why we go so slow? Where is this guy gonna be? I want a Radley's. I want his Radley's. He's probably made his way into the town. There he is. He's around that. Dun 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 dun. There he is. Ah! Great Britain! FV215B. There we go. Not too shabby. 8 kills, 6,500 damage. Wow, this could not have gone any better. Could not have gone any better than how I wanted it to. So, that's pretty exciting. Ace Tanker. Sweet. Sister Mary Frances. Nice, nice. Nice, the motion. Unfortunately for him, he's just slow. He traveled almost 2 kilometers in that thing. That's dedication. That's dedication right there. But there's the FV215B. I did say a couple games, but after that, I don't know if we should do a couple games. I say we just do that one game. What do you guys say? You say yeah? I say yeah. So, yes. Alright, well, anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button. Comment, subscribe. Make sure you go check out Spaceman and GotADingy's YouTubes and Twitch. Let me know what you think of the FV215B specifically. Do you guys think this tank is still in a good spot where it is? Unchanged ever? Personally, I do. I think it's in a very good position where it is now. I still love it. It's still my favorite heavy tank. But maybe that's just me being old school. I don't know. But I will see you guys all later. Take care, everyone. And peace out.